TV Fantasy Zone, 2 NFL games underway, giving you guys fantasy analysis over that live action, but taking a little break for the old couch. We love having guests here in the man cave. John Ritchie, we've got a special one here, NBA Hall of Famer, 7-time NBA All-Star. It is Clyde Frazier's in the house.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming.
Nice to have you. Have a seat, have a seat. Thanks for joining us here. Now, you do play-by-play for the Knicks, so that's what I want to talk about. Can you give us a little preview?
Yeah, the season started in a couple of days, so the Knicks will be better than last season.
That's saying a lot, I guess.
Great, yeah. I think we have more talent this year. We got more talent. We have more depth. The only thing, the guys are new, so chemistry could be a problem early on.
Who do you anticipate going to the finals this year by the end of the season?
Well, the Western Conference is still the omnipotent conference, so Spurs with their acquisition of Aldridge, I think you can't overlook them, and of course...
You can never overlook them. They're like the Patriots of the NBA.
Yeah,
They're always good.
Yeah. And the Warriors, I think, will try to repeat as well. Out of the Eastern Conference, maybe Cleveland. We got
Cleveland is stacked and getting better, it seems, every day. Everyone wants to play with LeBron, right?
Right.
Can't believe it's time for the NBA season. Incredible.
Can you compare LeBron to someone that you played with? Is there a comparison?
Nobody.
No?
Because of his size. When you think of Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, myself, Michael Jordan, we all like 6'4", 6'6". This man is 6'8", 260.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
And doing what he does, the quickness and his passing. Yeah. So he's a real phenomenon.
And he just keeps getting better, like with the passing. It seems like he works on his game every year and gets better.
Yeah, there are certain teams that can't guard him. He's invincible.
Yeah.
Now, you're doing work with the Knicks. We're here live in New York City. You got the Jets, you got the Giants. I got to know who you root for and why.
Well, see, I'm a New Yorker because of the fans. The fans deserve a winning team, so I only root for New York teams. And I don't really have a favorite, if it's the Giants, the Jets, or the...
Whoever's winning?
Whoever's winning. If I have to choose between one, I take the underdog. So
really?
I'd say
that means you're a Mets fan, so let's move on to baseball here. Are you excited about this postseason? I can't believe they're in the World Series. Will you go to the games?
I am. I was here in 1970 when the Knicks won, the Mets and the Jets all won the title. So I was very friendly.
I can't imagine what this city was
I was friendly with Cleon Jones, Tommy Agee, Tom Seaver, those guys, Art Shamsky. So those were my guys back in the 70s. I used to hang out with them a lot.
Have you ever seen anyone doing anything like what Daniel Murphy's doing? Home run in it seems like every game he's playing.
I'm a Cubs fan. I don't want to talk about it. Why they pitched to him and didn't walk him, I don't even understand.
Yeah, it's definitely unprecedented. He can't even explain it. It's inexplicable for him.
Yeah.
Because he's not really a home run hitter, but when you get into the zone, man, that's what happens.
Yeah,
did that ever happen to you as a player in a zone like this? I guess
Game 7. Game 7, 1970, when Willis limped on the court. I had 36 points, 19 assists, 7 rebounds, 4 steals. I sold hot dogs at halftime.
I love that. Well, you've got a chef here in studio. We're going to be cooking with you in just a little bit. You have a restaurant. It is called Clyde Frazier Wine and Dine It.
Yeah. We've been in business like 3 years.
Yeah.
We're located at 10th and 37, 1 block east of Jacob Javits Center. It's a very unique restaurant. It has to be. It's like the Clyde, man. Come on, it's the Clyde.
I was going to say, we have
got a basketball court.
What is that? That's a basketball court in your restaurant.
Yeah, it's 10,000 square feet.
Wow. So you ever go in there and just shoot
sign
around for the diners?
I'm always challenged.
You really?
Yeah, but I tell them to keep practicing, man. Keep practicing.
Do people have to sign up for some court time? How does that work?
No, if you just come in, anybody can use the court.
That could get sloppy if you have a couple of beers, man.
Yeah. Sometimes we have to tone them down. They're going one-on-one, bumping into the glass. We have to tell them, chill, man, take it easy.
That's so incredible.
It's such a stylish-looking place. Your signature style, speaking, spectacular in the vernacular, stuff like that.
The catchphrases.
Your clothing. Where did all this style come from?
Before we get to the clothing, the catchphrases, how do you come up with a catchphrase? Do they just come up, it just comes out of your mouth like magic, or what?
What happened, I started on radio. So the guy I used to work with never gave me a chance to say anything. So I go, man, I got to improve my vocabulary. So when the Knicks were moving the ball and doing something, I go, they're dishing and swishing. You know, they're shaking and baking.
You're like, what rhymes with this? You have like a rhyming dictionary sitting up late night making
Yeah, and
stuff
I used to
up.
study my words. I used to have the dictionary, study my words, trying to come
Wow.
up with different phrases. So.
Wow.
Now,
It paid off.
our wardrobe gal, Esther, does not compliment people often. She's a tough cookie, and she said he has got it together. His outfit is on point. He looks
yeah?
good.
Oh, thank you.
Why is fashion so important to you?
Well, being in the Mecca. When I was in college, I wore penny loafers, button-down collar shirts. Then I come to the Mecca for fashion.
Yeah.
Back in the day, all the guys used to dress up and wear suits and ties because our idols were the Four Tops, the Temptations.
Yes.
So those guys, when they performed, they wore suits and ties. Today, the guys emulate the rappers. So they dress casual, and that's why those guys dress that way. But we were always in suit and tie.
I like what you're wearing, but
Great
that's
point.
not. First of all, this Brazil jersey, not so much an underdog, also not a New York team. So why are you repping them today?
It's the color.
Yeah, is that what it is? It just
The
matches.
soccer jerseys have pizzazz.
It matches everything.
I'm really excited to get a chance to cook with your chef over here. We were talking about your restaurant. Do you have any favorite dishes that you recommend?
Grilled salmon and the grilled chicken. My diet is very mundane. I only use a little sea salt, fish, chicken, turkey,
Healthy stuff.
fruits, vegetables, nuts, protein shakes.
Wow.
So being involved with athletics throughout my career, so I'm still very cognizant of my diet and exercise.
What motivated you to open this restaurant a couple years ago?
Well, my partner is a big Knicks fan.
Okay.
So one day he approached me about, hey, maybe we should try to do a restaurant. So, and for me, the timing is perfect. You know, I'm not playing. I really like meeting and greeting people. Even if I didn't have a restaurant, when I'm walking the street, people asking me about the Knicks. You
Yeah.
know, what are they going to do? I'm talking basketball. So now I'm very fortunate enough to do it at my own restaurant.
Do people still come up to you all the time? I mean, you're so recognizable.
Right.
I can't even imagine flying under the radar.
Yeah, it's so humbling. No matter where I go, whether they're young or old, black or white, rich or poor, like people come up and show me so much respect. And my biggest ego trip is in the restaurant.
Really?
We are like 10th in bar mitzvahs.
Really? Wow. That is incredible.
So these kids, 11 and 12 years old, are badgering their parents. I want to have my bar mitzvahs at Clyde. I want to go to Clyde.
How many selfies,
Wow.
over under 100 selfies, have you taken inside your restaurant?
Oh, yeah. As far as I get, it's to the door. And then I'm inundated with people.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I loved it. I mean, because when you open something, my partner and I envision that, you know, other people enjoying it the way that we do, the decor, the seating, the food. So now when I go there and I see the place packed, you know, I like, thank God, man, this is what I was really wishing for.
If I show up and I take off my heels and put on some Nikes, will you play a game of horse with me? On your basketball court in your restaurant.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We have this on tape now. That is a verbal
that's right.
contract here.
But I must warn you, I take no prisoners.
I would never expect that, and I would never want that. Walt, Clyde, Frazier, we're going to be cooking with you, which we're so excited about in
yeah.
just a few minutes. But for right now, we're going to send you guys back out to live action.
Ken Norton, Jack Del Rio, great defense.